Hello, everyone. Welcome to my backlinks TED Talk. We are going to talk about one of the most annoying things that we need to do when we do SEO, which is backlinks. I hate it so much that I always say that they are not important, and it's partly true because most of the people only focus on them and then they don't focus on the rest, which is like content architecture, content structure, content quality, and many other technical and quality aspects of SEO that many people ignore in the face of backlinks, as is backlinks are everything that are going to improve rankings on SEO on Google, but it's not true. So anyhow, back in the summer of this year, I bought tradebacklinks.com, which is an AI backlink outreach agent that I now set up for all my clients, and I wanted to show you a couple of results before I dive into how that thing works. And the way it works, I'll explain it now, but these are some of the results after these AI agents started doing some outreach for, the right type of website. So what happens normally in backlinks is that people send thousands, if not tens of thousands or millions of emails or cold emails, just junk and spam to, throughout the internet. And they fuck everyone's inbox, and marketers are start getting all the heat and all the hate from everyone just because of that. And AI has changed that forever because you don't need to do that anymore, because you can actually be very very fast, very efficient, and very good at doing this kind of outreach. So, in a sense, what these AI agents do is that you focus on the ones that are actually going to move the needle. You focus on the website owners that are actually going to give you one backlink for you, and just convince them by being very good at prompting this message and saying, "Hey, your website is about this, my website is about this other thing. I think we can work together, we can collaborate," because that's what the internet is about collaboration, right? So you can see a couple of responses here from a client from last October. This is like, "Thank you for your attention. This person was confused, didn't know if I was going to charge them or something. I was just asking for something like a backlink swap or something like that, whereas we can, triangulate the amount of backlink that we were going to do." And this was another one for the same client in November. This one wanted to get away with more backlinks for them because my client PR is very low. So that was it, and it was very cool to see this. And it is very cool because I see this across the board for all my clients. And I also see it for my own website, which is Porto the Travel, and I wanted to show you this example of how it works. So basically, when you sign up for the tool, you put your domain information. I like creating this one manually. Then you set up your email account. It's very important that you use the same domain email. So if you are going to promote whatever.com, you need your email at whatever.com as set up in the DNS. And once that is done, then the system creates a virtual private server that is going to be used to send that email. You can create like a different name if you don't want to use your own name. You can use like yes, instead of your own name, your name and your surname or something. And once you get that done, you want to work on your compensation plan, which is nothing else more than the sequence that the system is going to use to do the outreach. So basically, you can set this up in different ways. The way I set it up is, first I wanted to offer like a backlink exchange. Then if that doesn't work, then I want to offer a guest post. If that doesn't work, then I want to offer something like a product offer from my travel network. And then if that doesn't work, then maybe I want to give them like a testimonial or something different. And at the bottom, I put the sponsored content backlink that I can pay for. So this is the second step. And then what you want to do is create the SEO strategy, which is basically put in the keywords that you want to. I don't recommend using the, wait a second, I'm a little bit, oh, there. You want to put the keyword that is adjacent to the keyword that you want to rank for, or that you want to get the backlink for. Because if you're, say, I want a backlink to Porto Travel Guide, and I'm reaching to other Porto Travel Guide owners, they are not going to give me that backlink, It's just absurd. It doesn't make sense. I'm not going to give you away my keyword. So what I try to do is I try to go for adjacent keywords. So I'm using Lisbon, for example, which is another city, the main capital city of Portugal. Lisbon sightseeing, or living in Portugal, or best time to travel, or things like that. And so once you put that keyword, you can add it here, or you can also review the suggestions. Once you get this list, then you can turn your autopilot on. What I recommend people do is to actually review each one of those, see if that makes sense, if it's like legit site, etc. And once that is done and they're happy with it, then turn the autopilot on. Or you can archive them. If you don't like this, one in particular, let's say I don't like this one, I just archive them, and then the autopilot is not going to actually reach for that one. And once that is done, the system will see it once you enter here, will start contacting these people. So for example, if I come here, I can see the system already started the outreach, and it's asking, hey, I just finished reading your blog. I like your recommendation like this and this one. And since you created such a beautiful guide to Lisbon, I thought your reader might appreciate knowing more about Porto, which is just a short train ride away and makes for a perfect addition, blah, blah, blah. Would you be interested in collaborating? So that's to open up the conversation. If the person doesn't get to reply to me, then tomorrow it will send another email based on that sequence that I already showed you. And that's the whole thing. That's everything. I don't need to do anything else. I just set it up, come here every other week. See, of course, I always check my email. So I'm like, if someone replies, I already know what to. I will reply with something and say like to start the negotiation, and the system will stop doing the outreach once one person responds or reply back, and it also stop at whatever sequence we have. If we have 3 steps in the sequence, it will only reach out 3 times, and that's it. So this is it. You can also click to stop the outreach here, but that's it. That's the whole system. And it's very simple. What it does in the backend, it's going to look for the contact email. It's going to look for their LinkedIn sometimes here. If you can also contact directly if you want to. It will send this email. If you're in a hurry, for example, you can come here to the SEO strategy and contact directly here. Say contact now. So right now it's going to start like reading their website, trying to look the contact. See, this one didn't find the contact email, so it didn't reach out, but we can try with another one. All right, now this one was found, so it's going to start trying to contact them. Right now he's reading their blog, it's reading mine, and it's creating this from scratch. So I was reading this about Portugal on Immigrant Invest. I run this, blah, blah, blah. This aligns perfectly with our audience of travelers who often become interested in longer stays or residences. This is so beautiful. I don't even have to write it. The AI does it all for me. It's great. It's such a pertinent message. Anyhow, this is the thing. This is how it works. I hope you get some value out of it. And if you have any question about this software, let me know. I'm super happy to help and happy to set you up. So yeah, looking forward. Bye-bye.